All right, back again we go, going over these small caps. We're going to look at today, continuing on from the last video, IDEX, NAKD, FTFT, BNGO, and ACST are the next 5. All right, IDEX, let's take a look. Ideanomics, float 269 million, short growth 45% plus. A lot of people are short this. Market cap 991 million, cash 27 million, revenue 15 plus million, current assets 138 million. Insiders own 16.4%, institutions 3.48%, current debt 20 million, enterprise value 722 million. That's not bad for a penny stock. It's almost $1 billion. Profile, what do they do? Global economy, global company focused on facilitating the adoption of commercial electric vehicles and developing next generation financial services and fintech product. Firm operates through the mobile energy global capital business units, electrical vehicle division. Just looking there, EV batteries, etc., charging solutions, financial services solutions powered by AI and blockchain. Company was founded by Shane B. McMahon, October 19, 2004, headquartered in New York. So, electric vehicle space, blockchain space. Insiders, I don't have any information on that. Doesn't say here. Now, going over FinViz, they have 15 million in sales. Their float is 237, so it's a little bit off. 237 million. What else? FinViz is something else too. Exposure to theme of electric and self-driving autonomous vehicles. Companies founded, headquartered in New York, with office in Beijing, China too. There's founded in New York with an office in China, so they're within China's space there. So electric vehicles, blockchain. Let's take a look at this stuff. Excuse me. This was founded, this has been around a while, so you don't see this going bankrupt anytime soon. When the company's founded in 2010, it's been hovering around for years and years. You control this line now, monthly. See this monthly, this width, look at this width. It's getting a little bit tighter, not, huge. The space isn't tightening that big, basically, but you can see the volume on the monthly. See this turning up? Very bullish, like the market overall. This was as high as 2250, came all the way back. This 2 line went below the 2 line. The weekly, see the weekly? The trend is down, but the lows, it's not going down like straight down. You have great volume down there. All right, let's look at the daily. This has many spikes too to it. So we can go, I guess, basically to June. This one 50 cents all the way up to almost $4. Came back to near 75 cents. Look at this line right here. And then we really exploded. Look at this line. This exploded all the way up to 475. Now this trend line I have because see it coming down, it spiked, came down. So I'm trying to connect it as best. You can see that line where we're spiking. Then we went to 175, strong pullback. Didn't go all the way back. That's always good. When you pull back and you don't go all the way down, that's a very good sign. So 175 to 250, came back to 2. See the low is getting higher. 1, 2, 3. We exploded up again towards that trend line and we get knocked down. So what could happen next week? This could fall all the way back. It's possible to the 2 line, 225 line. And could come back up again and test that line. Eventually, my thinking here is we're going to break that line. Going back here, just looking where we could go. 350. We've been as high as 6. Yeah, as long as this trend line holds it right here, you don't want it to go below, then it could go all the way back down if something bad happens. So, but immediately I would look for it's like 225 line to hold. In between this space, 225, maybe 4, we could go back and forth. And then, if we really spike up, I would look towards 650, anywhere from 4 to 650 range on this. So we'll see how this plays out. Any news recently? But I'm just reading some things here. Nothing really recently. All right, so that's that's the technicals in this, how we play out. Many spikes within this range. So that's for IDEX, electric vehicle blockchain. All right, NAKD. All right, NAKD. This is Naked Brand Group, 95 million float, short growth 573%. Market cap 32 million, cash 12 million, revenues 52 million plus, assets 59 million plus. Institutions and insiders don't own this. It's less than 2%. Current debt 42 million. Profile, what do they do? Naked Brand Group operates an apparel and swimwear company. It designs, manufactures, and markets a portfolio of company-owned licensed brands catering to broad cross-section of consumers and market segments. The company's brands include Brendan, Mann, Davenport, Fayform, Hickory, Lovable, Pleasurable State, Fredericks of Hollywood. Naked Brand was founded May 11, 2017, and is headquartered in Auckland, New Zealand. It's a swimwear apparel company. Designs and markets, portfolios, company-owned licensed brands. No insiders. I don't see nothing in this. Yeah, this is a real penny stock. This is way below right now, 34 cents. Float, 95 million it says on Trade Ideas, but I have 41 million on FinViz. And just reading Investors Place, you have all the news down the wire down on FinViz. It says there's no reason to invest in Naked Brands. That's what it says right there. They had a 180-day extension that regained compliance with NASDAQ rules because they're below $1, 34 cents. That was November 27th. That's a thing too. That's why this stock might be pumped up to $1. They always do that when they need compliance to watch news. They could release information where this pumps to $1. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Any other information on this? Company was founded in 1947 and headquartered in Auckland, New Zealand. That's what FinViz says. There's no way this isn't 1947 now, has it? Well, maybe it wasn't on the market, I guess. That's what it is too. All right, here's the monthly. So this has been on the stock market since about 2012, all the way down. It wasn't 5,000. Reverse split. See back here. Reverse split again on 12/20/2019. And we've been going sideways, trying to get real tight on this. So you had this is a wedge down, the falling wedge down. It's trying to come up here near 50 cents. See, it spiked here, that $1, but came back in the zone. So if we get to 50, $1, we could come up here and we get to the weekly. The weekly, look at this width. We're getting down, down. Actually, we could probably make this closer, more like this. See this? The rolling low after the move right here, which was the split, came all the way back to like, what's this, 25, 40, 50 cent line. Then this spike right here, and then it didn't hold though. So it didn't hold, came back. And the one thing you notice on this too, like I keep saying, the 20 EMA right here, see this? And the 13, this was a reverse. When you have this above, you can't move until you really reverse it. See this coming down now? It might do one of these moves right here and then go up. This is like a rounded move. You know, we sideways and then bottom and then we go up. Big volume. Look at your stochastics. This hasn't done this since back in 2018. This is another thing with all these penny stocks. You're noticing a bottom to a top move. You don't know how long this move could last. This could be another month, a week, a few months. You don't know. It could be another huge trend reversal now. So we're going here, and we're trying to go up now. So on the daily, see this the split. We came way back down, and there's your big move here. Draw your line. That's how you draw your trend line. You want to connect points from 1. So this connects 2. And then right here, you could say, and then the low, where did the low in this got to 7 cents? You imagine you bought this at 7, it's at 34 cents. If you have extra change, if I was like a multimillionaire, throw a few thousand, you have to know what you're doing. Just don't throw it at anything, but look at the patterns. So this went to 7 to 29, came back to 15. Now your pullback again, look at this, the low. Okay, we're pulling back. People are like, oh, I'm panicking, but it doesn't go all the way down. You form a higher low right here, and then we go up. And now we're sort of hovering. Where did this go here? This went to 47. Now we're back and forth. This could fall to this 25, 27 and bounce again. So you have a big 50-cent level here. This is very big in penny stock land. You have 50 cents, a lot of resistance back here. If this breaks through, of course, 75 cents to $1. That's the immediate you're looking at. If we can gain momentum here, 75 and then $1, the most important number in penny stock land. And right there, you can see it way back here. So I would look for them, a price target on these. And your stop right now, you don't want it to go below 15, 20. I would say really 23 cents, this line right here. This has potential for a little penny play. This is really sub penny. This is, below 50 cents. So we'll see. It has potential. We'll see how it plays out. All right, FTFT. All right, this is the third one, FTFT, Future FinTech Group, 16.5 million float, market cap 358 million, cash about 957,000, revenue 493,000, current assets 29 million. Insiders own 60%. That's very high. If you can get insiders even above 25%, it's probably pretty good. Current debt 3.2 million, enterprise value 202 million. What do? Future FinTech Group is a blockchain, e-commerce, and financial technology company. The company operates include blockchain-based online shopping mall platform chain, cloud mall, CCM, cross-border e-commerce platform, No Girl, an incubator for blockchain application products, and digital payment system, Decon. It also engages in development of blockchain-based e-commerce technology as well as financial technology. The company was founded on June 29, 1998, headquartered in Beijing, China. So this is a long-term play. It's been around in China, 1998. So if you're playing this, it's a little bit better. Even though it's a China play, they've been around a while. Insiders, Sing Hanjun, 12/24/20. He acquired 300,000 shares at, doesn't say a price though. No price listed. 27 million float on FinViz, so it's a little bit higher. Sales 0.5 million. What else? Future FinTech, applied technology related software copyrights, China Protection Center. That was January 7th. They've been coming out with news. What else to say? On FinViz says, as well as trade websites, company was formerly known as Sky People Fruit Juice, changed its name. So they're in the blockchain, this whole blockchain, Bitcoin area. All right, let's look at the monthly. It's another stock. It formed, at least on TC 2000, 10/30 2009. It was like $20. Came all the way up to 64.80. Pulled all the way back, and then we had a reverse split on this. 3/16 2016. Yeah, this stock's been diving down, diving down. It found support at this like 50-cent level. It did a downtrend, but look at the stochastics. It's almost as high as it's ever been since 2013. It's riding up. Look at the volume on the monthly, the highest ever. Weekly, it says has spikes before, many spikes. There's great weekly volume. On the daily, now on the daily, we'll just look from the spike last 2016. This one way up here, plus 20 plus. I could draw this line probably right here. How this formed another widening wedge to a falling wedge, really tight wedge, or a triangle if you call it. Now on this one's sideways for months and months. Then we spiked July. July really spiked up to 3. Nice little move there. Pulled back to this 2 level, and then pulled back really hard to this like 150 level. Look at the volume now. You don't see anything like that. And this had this huge candle here. This was 293 million, and then 169 million. And now you have a trend line here. Look at this. From here, this connects. These little green candles, very subtle, but they're important to here and to here. So they all connect. Now, what could we do from here? Well, this looks like a pretty big trend line. We could come back pretty hard here. We could, the 13 EMA is way back to 3. This could put in a few red candles and bounce hard back up. It's hard to say in this. We could keep going. And these moves are so volatile and very strong. See this? You don't know. This is a huge folding candle though. So, I mean, longer term, excuse me. See, right at this 6 level, we've hit that before. See this and came back. You see here, this is at 6. This could move to 7. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one here. I'm looking at, it's hard to get in close here. I'm trying to see where this is at. All right, this is about 950. So right here, there you go, 950. You have 10 level right here. This spike before way up. And 10's a very big number too in trading. You have your 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd watch the 10 level. So it's like a lot of hitting of 12. So this pulls all the way back. I could possibly see it going back to like 152 if it really falls back. I'm not sure if we get there. If it pulls back, could be 3, could be right in the middle here, 4 to 6. You don't know on this. It's very tough to determine what's going to do next on this. Look at this, day to day, see what happens. Monday, I think, is going to pull back like this before another run up. So watch in between anywhere in this zone, and then 950 plus on CNET. Or not CNET, excuse me, FTFT. I had the wrong stock there. FTFT. BNGO, Bionano, Genomics. Let's move on to the next one. 153 million float. Short growth 15.55%. Market cap 719 million. Cash 18 million. Revenue 7 million plus. Assets 41 million. 5% institutions. No one owns insiders in this. They don't own nothing. 16 million in debt. Value 661 million. What do they do? Bionano, genomics. It's a life science. Can't read this. instrumentation company which focuses on genome analysis space. The firm engages in development and marketing Sapphire system platform for ultra-sensitive, ultra-specific structural variation detection that enables researchers, clinicians to accelerate the search for new diagnostics and therapeutics targets and to streamline cytogenetics. The company was founded by Han Cao in October 2013, headquarters in San Diego. So let me read this one again. They're in the life sciences space, focusing on genome. So they're marketing a platform, enables researchers to accelerate new diagnostics. Okay. All right, insiders, a lot of insider action. Since August, I see a lot of buys on here. Acquired, this is green, I'm looking at trade ideas. Price levels anywhere from 6, 4, 1, tons of shares bought. So that is a good sign. All right, on FinViz, I have 100 and float about 150 million. Sales 7.3 million. What else does it say on FinViz? Changed its name 2018. Let's associate it. United States, Canada, Europe, Middle East, India, Africa, China, Singapore, Australia. All right, so, and this had news recently. Yeah, it's a public offering, January 8th. Yeah, it's raising cash. Yeah, on the monthly on this, September 2018, this was at like 10, fell all the way back to 50-cent line. And this thing exploded up on the monthly. The weekly, down, down, back up. From that big move here, October, that was in 2019. And here we are now. And this is on the daily chart now. This is a huge wedge down. See, these wedges could last years on these penny stocks. It's moved up. So we'll go back to April last year. Yeah, this is just floating along this 50-cent line. See right here, this 50-cent line, there's nothing going on. Then you see this candle. These start to move right here, these little subtle candles. This candle had 86 million, then this went explosion. Look at this. When you see this gap, you don't know when it's going to stop. You could do 2 gap up, 3, 4. It's hit this 7+ line, fell back. And like I said, remember this is going to fall. You'll get bounces. It's going to go straight down, or it's going to get a here and bounce. Let's put in a good candle there, but you still know it could come down here. You know, in this, you want to look for this 350 to 250 line to hold if it falls back. You want it to bounce off these EMAs and explode up. So that would be there. You don't want it to go all the way back down. You know, and this big line now, this will come up. Yeah, you want this to reclaim that 7+ level. And this candle was the high, 724. So you want us to reclaim 725. And then once it's past here, you know, get back to the highs, get back to this 850.10, the all-time high. So, you know, keep an eye on this. I need to do an offering. What was the price? It's common stock public 305, 88 million offering. Granted, underwriters have a 30-day option to purchase additional 4 million in shares. So that's on that. So they have the offering. And this will be, you know, quite a big range here. We'll see on BNGO. All right, last one. ACST. ACST, Acasti Pharma, 96 million float, market cap 55 million, cash 11.55 million, current assets 13.83 million. Insiders and institutions don't own anything really. Debt 119,000, enterprise value 31 million. What do? Acasti Pharma engages in the development and commercialization of pharmaceutical applications of its license rights for cardiovascular diseases. Focuses on research of prescription drugs using omega-3 fatty acids derived from krill oil. Omega-3 fatty acids, I've been a trainer, nutritional consultant for 20 years. Very good. You want omega-3 fatty acids. We get too much omega-6. That's from vegetable oil. Company was founded by Henry Harlan on February 1st, 2002, headquartered in Laval, Canada. So cardiovascular diseases, that's what they work on, fatty acids. Let's see, insiders, nothing showing up here on this. All right, on FinBiz, what do they have here? Float, 93 million. Don't see no sales, not that much information. Just the omega-3 phospholipid therapeutics. Trilogy at phase 3 evaluate. And a trilogy, they have a phase 3, I guess, drug safety, blah, blah, blah. Companies incorporate 2002. Oh, here it is. Omega-3 phospholipid therapeutic that is in phase 3 clinical trial that treat patients with hypotriglyceridemia. All right, so that's an interesting company here. Let's see the monthly. It's another one way high up. This has been around since 2013 January. This has been around a while. You had a reverse split, 2015. You know, it's fell all the way back to your little, $2 zone. And it's pretty much in this channel down. It's moving sideways. It looks like a dollar. Bounced on this 3, came back down. On the weekly, trying to connect these. Seeing the weekly just fell back from that 12 level all the way back. Really strong for like a months. Then it came to this one line, bounce. See this bounced a few times, bounced. This 3 line's very big on this stock, that 3 line and the 2 line, or 250 line. Then we got down again. And on this, get a big gap. See this big gap right here? This fell from like 275-ish all the way down. Then tried to hold this 75-cent line, came down to 25 cents, bounced up 75 cents, and then it gapped again, even another gap. You have 1, 2 gaps. And this gap below, this was like 17 cents. This really fell. And then look at the volume, kind of big volume here. Yeah, look at this move right here. See, it got knocked down then again. Look at this candle. Lower volume. That's a very good sign in this penny stock. Now, what will happen here? A very good, liking some news or something's in a good going to come out. Hey, we get to 75. Easy and get in this gap. We could go anywhere from 75 to $2. Right here at 250 to 3. So once this breaks 3, look at like each level. And look at these lines here. You have a nice gap. This will fill it. Everyone's probably short here. You have many spikes at that 240 level. Gap again. Big volume. That's really big volume. Look at this volume. Doesn't even come close before. So this is very good. I like this one a lot, at least technically. I don't know when they're drugs. I didn't look into when they could be approved. You gotta be aware of that. So we'll see next week. This has this. you know, it could come back a little bit. The way these moves see this, it could do this inside day, then we're back and forth. But big potential for, you know, $1.75. Then we get a 2. Then watch 250 plus the 3 on ACST. They treat cardiovascular diseases. Lead product candidate is Capri, an omega-3 phospholipid therapeutic. It's in phase 3. That's the final stage. So I'm not sure when that will be released. That it could, that's the next steps, I believe, is the FDA. So be aware of that. All right, so that's it for the next 5: IDEX, NAKD, FTFT, BNGO, and ACST, the penny stocks. They've all been rip-roaring, all these stocks. So just taking a look at these and see where they could be headed. Please subscribe and like the channel. Mike Came in Trades on Twitter, Mike 007. Computer's slow here. Oh, I'm sorry. StockTwits, Mike Came in Trades, Mike Frank 98 Instagram. I'm on TikTok, Mike Frank the third with I Mike Frank 007 Twitter. And if you go to my YouTube page of Trade Ideas, I think there's a referral if you want to hook up with Trade Ideas, the great software. All right, we're out for now. Peace.